it, friends. Let's start laying down on our mats. Our feet are going to face west forth, getting into a comfortable laying position when you're ready. Beautiful. This is my 7th core class, lucky number 7. Here we are. Now you can extend those legs out long if you would like. And if it's comfortable for you, you can place your hands on body. So one hand on your tummy, one hand on your chest. And maybe your eyes shut close. We're just leaning into our natural breath here. Letting the head rest on the ground, our shoulders. Bits and pieces of our spine, the back of our thighs, our calves, our heels. Just take a moment to rest here. I always find that Wednesday, halfway through the week, and noon, halfway through the day, is such a nice time to just press the reset button. Maybe take a moment, something that we're thankful for, or something that we're looking forward to. And then bringing a little bit more focus into our breath. So as the breath comes into our nose, passes through throat, into our chest. Beautiful. And now as you exhale, make a shushing noise. Perfect. A little bit deeper. Air comes in through your nose, past your throat, through your chest, expand through your rib cage. And as you exhale, ribs knit together, air passes through chest, throat, and mouth. A little deeper once more. Inhale in through your nose, past your throat, through your chest. Air passes through your rib cage, make space in your belly. And now as you exhale out your mouth, knit the abdomen together. Air passes through ribs, chest, throat. A little deeper once more. Take the breath in through your nose, past your throat, through your chest, past your belly, and now make space all the way down in your pelvis. Exhale out the mouth. Let the air pass through belly, ribs, chest, throat. One more time all the way down. Air passes through throat, chest, ribs, belly, into the pelvis, making space. And now as we exhale, knit the abdomen together, bring the ribs together. Air passes through chest, throat, out the mouth. And then coming back into that natural breath. Feeling into your toes, maybe wiggle them around. Feel into your legs. Feel into your core, your arms. And now here, flutter your eyes open. Team, we're going to bend our knees, plant those feet on the ground beneath you. And now we take our hands and make a beautiful triangle on our pelvis, okay? So the fingertips come to the pubic bone and the palms of your hands come up to your hip bones. Ooh. From here, take a big deep breath in. We're going to move into some coccyx curls. So as you inhale, make space in your body. And then as you exhale, use your abs to press your lower back into the ground. Beautiful. Inhale, bring it back to neutral. And then as you exhale, scoop through the low abdominals as that low back lands on the ground. Perfect. Inhale, bring it back to neutral. As you exhale, knit the abdominals together. The low back lands on the mat. Inhale, back to neutral. One last time. As you exhale, tilt the pelvis back as the low back lands on the mat. Beautiful. Inhale, bring the pelvis back to neutral, a little space between the low back and the mat. And now in 4 counts, that right leg is going to come to a tabletop position. Nice and slow. We move together. Counts of 4. Right leg goes 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower. 4, 3, 2, 1. One more time. Lift. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Drop. 3, 2. Moving on to the left side. Lift. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Drop. 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Lift. 3, 2, and 1. Lower down for 4, 3, 2. Last one. Plant both feet on the ground. Both knees are going to drop to either side of the mat. Slow counts of 14. We move right here. It goes for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now hold here. Hold the knees out wide. Don't just let them drop. And then bring the soles of the feet together. Beautiful. And then you're going to point your toes. That right leg is going to lift. Slow counts of 4 for 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down for 4, 3, 2. Beautiful. Exhale. Lift up. 4, 3, 2. Lower. 4, 3, 2. Moving on to the left leg. We lift. 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop for 4, 3, 2. One more time. We lift. Go 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold here. The soles of the feet press together. The knees don't just drop. We hold them up. And then those hands, bring them behind the head. Interlace the fingertips. One big inhale. And as you exhale, lift the head, lift the shoulders off the ground. Hold here. Now lift both feet up off the ground. Your heels are going to touch together. Your toes are going to point to either side of the room. Now our feet are going to extend counts of 4. And as we extend our legs, our heads drop to the ground. Team, it goes for 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back to center. 4, 3, 2. Beautiful. Inhale, extend out. Slow counts of 4. And then exhale. Bring it back to the center line. Counts of 4. One more time. It's 4, 3, 2. Good. Bring it in. 4, 3, 2. A little faster. Counts of 2. It's 2, 1. Bring it in. 2. Beautiful. Out. And then squeeze. Bring it back to the center. 2 more. 2. Beautiful, friends. Last one. Faster counts here. Counts of 1. Extend and bring it in. Beautiful, friends. Out and in. It's 4. Final 3. Last 2. And 1. Release. Bring those knees into your chest. Squeeze. Come into your natural breath. And now bring those legs into a tabletop position. That right hand is going to meet that right knee. And then that right knee is going to bring pressure to the hand, and the hand is going to bring pressure to the knee, okay? And now that left hand, reach it up to the sky. So your wrist is over top of your shoulder. Your knee is over top of the wrist. We're going to reach out counts of 2 with the left arm, left leg. So it's 2, 1, back to center. You reach left side only, and then squeeze to bring it back to center. 2, extend, and then center. Beautiful, team. There we are. And then check in with the right side of the body. Make sure that we're still using pressure to push the knee and hand up against one another. We reach with the left and then exhale to pull it back in. So it's inhale, exhale, pull it in. Beautiful. Here. There we are, friends. And then in 4, 3, in 2, and 1. Single counts. Extend and pull it in. Just a little faster, right? So we just pick up the tempo, reaching out and pulling in, and then focus on oppositional forces. It's like I'm pulling on your fingertips and on your toes. We reach out and beautiful, team. And then all together, we're going to hold this out at the bottom, and we're going to find our pulse. Whoa. In 4, 3, 2. Hold at the bottom, we pulse. There we are, team. Don't hold your breath. When it gets spicy, use your breath to move through. We're gonna move counts of 2 up to the center line here, team. It's 2, extend. Bring it in for 2, and then extend out. Beautiful. It's in, back out. In 4, 3, single counts. Let's move. It's in, extend. And then again, focus on if I'm pulling on either side of the toes, on those fingertips. Ooh, beautiful. In 4, 3, hold at the bottom, find your pulse. It's pulse. Right here, pulse. Beautiful. Push that knee away from you. Use that knee to push the hand away. We're close. In 4, 3, 2, release. Bring those knees to your chest. Let that go. Whoa. And then right away, knees come back up to a tabletop position. This time, that left hand pushes up against that left knee. Right wrist over top of the shoulder. We extend, counts of 2. Team, let's move all together. So it's 2, 1, in. Beautiful. And now that pressure, we're feeling it on the left side, yeah? Extend through the right and push through the left. It's out for 2, lift in for 2. Beautiful. That's it, team. In 4, 3, single counts. Let's move. So it's out, in. And then check in with your pelvis. Yeah, make sure that there's still a little space between your low back and the mat. Beautiful. 4, 3, hold out in that extension. Find your pulse. A little pulse. Yes. And then team, just like before, we bring it in, counts of 2. In 4, 3, 2, counts of 2. It goes in, extend, bring it in, find that extension. Beautiful. In. There we are, team. In 4, 3, single counts, we move. It's in, extend. Ha. There you are. All right, friends. In 4, 3, last time, hold at the bottom. We pulse here. It's pulse. It's team, so close. Final 4, final 3, last 2, and 1. Let that go. Bring those knees into your chest. Breathe. Coming back into that natural breath, leaning into that burn. Now extend those feet out long, extend your legs, bring those hands above your head. We're just gonna roll our bodies up. So rolling up, head over chest, knees over ribs, bringing the ribs over the pelvis, and then you can reach out long, touch your toes. Find a few more breaths here. Inhale, as you exhale, lift those shoulders, lift the chest, lift the rib cage, stack everything over top of your pelvis, and then cross your feet, shift the weight forward, bring the weight over top of your hands, and now coming into a tabletop position. So our hips stack over our knees, our shoulders stack over our wrists, and then flex those feet and take it up into a downward dog. So bring those hips up to the sky. And if you could like, you can pedal out those feet. Shake out through the wrists. Take a few moments here. Find that stretch in your hamstrings and your calves. And then team, we're gonna move from a downward dog into a plank for counts of 2. So it looks like this. You shift over, find a plank, and then push back, down dog. It's up, breathe, exhale, push it back. So we can inhale as we come into our plank, and then exhale, push the body back. We move up and push it back. And then don't put all of the weight into your shoulders. Lean into your core here. We bring it forward, push it back. In 4, 3, hold it back, downward dog, hold here. And now you can pedal out your feet once more. Team, we're gonna bring that right leg up to the sky, hold it nice and tall. And this time as we shift the weight forward, that right knee is gonna come into our chest, and then we're gonna push it back to the sky, counts of 2. It's in, 2, extend it out, find the length. So bring it in, find that crunch, and then extend back out, length. In, extension. Beautiful, team. Sometimes when we stress, we hold our breath. So just check in. Every time you move with your breath. One more in. Last one out, holding at the top. Drop that right foot down to the ground. Move through this down dog here. Shake your knees. You can twist your ankles, whatever you need. And then that left leg is going to come up to the sky. Find that length, find that extension. And then that left knee is going to come into the chest, and we take it back up, counts of 2. So it's in, 2, extend to the sky. Yes, team. Exhale as you lift. In. Beautiful, friends. We stay here. As that knee comes into that chest curl, make a beautiful C shape with that spine, and then extend back out. In, extension, that's it. All right, friends, final 4, 3, last 2, and 1. Land with the left foot up in the sky. Bring it back down to the ground. Both feet plant on the ground. And just hang here in that down dog for 1 moment. You can bend through your knees, pedal out your feet. And then both knees plant on the mat beneath you. Shift the weight back, find a child's pose. Our natural breath. And now shift that weight back over. We're gonna drop our bodies down into the mat. So find yourself on your stomach here. Beautiful, friends. We're gonna plant that left forearm on the ground in front of us at a horizontal, and then that right arm on top. Now you can rest your forehead on your forearms, and now bend that right knee and flex that right foot. It's as if the sole of that right foot is gonna make a stamp in the sky. And then we're gonna lift and lower. Just 1 inch, friends. It looks like this. You lift and lower. Beautiful. So it's just that right foot. It's up, release. It's a beautiful squeeze through that right hamstring, right glute. And then as if there was a little pin near your belly button, make sure that you're engaging through your core. It's squeeze, release. Beautiful. That's it, friends. We're gonna hold at the top in 4, 3, 2, find your pulse. It's a pulse at the top here. Now, if you're feeling sore in your hamstrings and your glutes today, this is gonna feel a little extra spicy. Breathe through. That's it, friends. In 4, 3, hold at the top, just hold. So it's just 1 inch off the ground with that right thigh. We're gonna point our toe, extend that right leg long, and then flex that foot, bend that knee back into the center line. It's as if it's a bicep curl with that right leg. So point the toe, extend, flex the foot, bring it back to center. Extension and flexion. In 4, 3, final 2, 1. Beautiful. Drop that right leg back onto the ground. Extend that right leg long. Bend that right knee. Flex. Oh, sorry, that left foot. And flex that left foot. We're going to stamp the sky on the left side. You lift 1 inch and lower down. So it's lift, release. Whoa, lift. There we go. It's a nice little squeeze through that left glute, left hamstring. You can rest that forehead on the forearms if that's what's most comfortable for you. In 4, 3, hold the left foot up, find that pulse, pulse. So it's a little micro movement here. A little micro pulse, but it is a lot of burn. Beautiful. 4, 3, hold at the top, just hold. Now point that left toe, extend that left leg long, flex that right foot, squeeze, bring it back to the center. So extend, point, and squeeze. It's a bicep curl with that left leg. So extend, point your toe, flex the foot, bring it in. Extend. Beautiful, friends. Final 4, 3, last 2, and 1. Drop that left foot onto the ground. Extend that left leg long. Take a moment here. Take a pause here. Bring those hands beside your shoulders. Push your body weight up off the ground onto those knees. Beautiful. Now a tabletop position once more. Shoulders over top of the wrist, hips over top of the knees, and then we're going to point through that left toe, extend that left leg long behind you. We're just going to lift and lower here, team. So it's lift, release, up, down. This left leg is going to stay nice and long as we lift. Squeeze at the top and then release back down. Use your hamstring, use your glute once more to lift that left leg up. And then instead of focusing on the height, it's oppositional forces once more. So it's as I'm pulling at the top of your head and on the bottom of that toe. Hold at the top, find your pulse. It's pulse. Beautiful. A little squeeze. Micro movement. All right, team. We lower and lift in 4, 3, 2, go down, up. And then make sure that those hips are facing the ground and that we're not just taking all of the weight on the right side. Put some of that weight into that left hand. In 4, 3, hold at the top, find your pulse. It's pulse. It's squeeze. Beautiful, team. Little squeeze. And then team, we're just gonna hold this at the top. 4, 3, 2, hold at the top, hold here. Now that left toe is gonna come to the left outermost part of the mat at the ground. We're gonna lift up to the center line, and then we're gonna reach to the rightmost outer part of the mat, back up to the center line. A little faster, team. We move. It's left, center, right. Beautiful. A little rainbow. And then squeeze through the hamstring, squeeze through the glute every time we lift the leg. It's an inhale to drop, an exhale to lift the leg up. 4, 3, hold at the top, find your pulse. It's pulse. Yes, team. If you haven't already, try pointing through your toe. Find that length, find that extension. It's to the left, center, and to the right. Here we are. Left, center, right. Back home. There we are. Inhale, exhale to lift, and lower back down. It's drop, center line, left. Beautiful. 4, 3, hold at the top. We pulse once more. It's pulse. Yes. And maybe that shake starts to arrive, that little burn starts to arrive. We're gonna get a little release here. You're gonna bend that knee and then extend out back long. In 4, 3, 2, it's bend, extend. There you are. So we're still working that muscle. We're just getting a little release here, yeah, from that length, from that lift. That's it, team. 4, 3, hold that leg out, last pulse, pulse. Final squeeze. Your core is still here to stabilize you. Your legs still have you. This is almost over. It's 4, 3, last 2, release. Push your body back, find a child's pose. Ooh. A few breaths here. Inhale, exhale. Feel into your legs, feel into your core, feel into your lungs, and then push your body forward once more. Flex your toes, bring your hips up to the sky. You're grounded through your hands and through your feet, yeah? You can bend those knees, walk those feet out if you would like. And then we're gonna walk those hands to the feet. So walk the hands back all the way to the feet. Inhale here. And then as you exhale, roll up through the spine, come into a standing position. Take your time, land here when you're ready. And then team, we're gonna turn, we're gonna face the mirror. Now we're gonna come into a wide stance, and then we're gonna shift the weight over to that right side. So it's a side lunge on the right. That foot is gonna face the mirror. And then on the left side, it can be at a bit of a diagonal towards the left side of the room. Holding down, make sure that that knee is tracking behind those toes. We're gonna lift up 3/4 and drop back down here, team. It's lift, release, up. Beautiful. So this is the movement that we're staying in for just a little while here. We're gonna let that burn build. We're gonna make that muscle work. So it's extend, release. And then we're not holding our breath. We're still breathing. That chest is at a 45-degree angle. Yes, beautiful. And then team, holding at the bottom, finding our pulse right here. It's pulse. There you are. We should be feeling this in the outermost part of that right glute. It's squeeze, squeeze. Beautiful, team. We lift up 3/4, lower back down right here. It's lift, release. That's it, friends. Yes. Beautiful. 4, 3, hold it at the bottom, find your pulse. It's pulse. There you are. If you need a little extra spiciness, you can lift those hands up to the sky. Don't lose that breath. 4, 3, hold it at the bottom, just hold, hold. Beautiful. Now shift that weight over top of both feet. Extend, stand up straight. Heel toe those feet back into the center line. Inhale, lift those arms up to the sky. Exhale, bend over, touch your toes. Take a big deep inhale here. And then as you exhale once more, lift up vertebra by vertebrae all the way back up to the top. Beautiful, friends. Heel toe your feet just past hip distance apart. Point your toes to either side of the room. We're gonna squat and lift in 4, 3, 2, you go, lower, lift. So it's a nice sumo squat position here. Yeah, those knees stay nice and extended, nice and wide, pointing to either corners of the room. And then it's a nice squeeze at the top of the squat. So it's inhale, yes. And then we stay here. Beautiful. There we are, friends. Holding at the bottom in 4, 3, hold at the bottom, pulse, go, pulse. It's a little squeeze. This is where that core engagement comes into play, right? It's gonna stabilize you. Take that booty all the way back. Breathe, hold at the bottom in 4, 3, 2, hold here, just hold. Inhale, as you exhale, extend, stand tall. Heel toe those feet back together. Inhale, lift those arms up to the sky. Exhale, roll over, touch those toes. One big inhale here. As you exhale, roll back up, come back up to standing. Beautiful. And now moving over onto that left leg. So finding our wide stance. That left foot tracks to the mirror. Our right foot can angle a little towards the door and then shift the weight over to that left side. Pull the booty all the way back. That knee tracks behind the toes. We lift up 3/4 and lower back down. Right here, teammates. Lift, lower. Beautiful. Now again, if you need a little bit more spice, the hands can come up above the head. In 4, 3, hold at the bottom, find your pulse, it's pulse. Little micro movement, little micro squeeze, beautiful. Yes, team. Lift up 3/4, lower back down, right here we go, lift, release. Ground through the tip of the toes all the way down to the heels. 4, 3, hold at the bottom, pulse here, it's pulse. Those hands can also come into prayer. Those hands can also come behind the back. Just make sure you're pulling that booty all the way back. In 4, 3, hold at the bottom, hold here, it's hold. Shift the weight over top of both feet. Inhale as you exhale, stand tall. Heel toe those feet back into the center. Inhale, lift those arms up above your head. As you exhale, reach down to your toes. Take a moment here, take a big inhale. And then following a big exhale. Bring those fingertips over to West Fourth. Finding a down dog in this position here. Ground those feet into the ground. Find a nice stretch in your calves and your hamstrings. And then shift forward, plant those knees on the ground beneath you. Finding a tabletop position once more. Now those shoulder blades, those shoulders are over top of the wrists, the hips over top of the knees. Point through the right toe this time. Find that extension, find that length. We're gonna lift and lower, team. So it's up, release, lift. Now this time, it is that right hamstring, that right glute, that lifts that right leg off the ground. Squeeze. That's it, friends. Make sure that those hips are angled towards the floor. We're gonna hold this at the top. Find your pulse, friends. In 4, 3, 2, hold, pulse. That's it. We lower to the ground, lift back up in 4, 3, 2, go lower and lift. There we are. It's an inhale as we lower, an exhale to lift back up. So in, 4, 3, hold at the top, find your pulse, it's pulse. This little micro movement. Find the length here, yeah? Point that toe. That's it, friends. And now we're just gonna hold that right leg up in 4, 3, in 2, no pulse, just hold that leg here, hold. This time that right toe is gonna reach to the right side of the mat. Come back into the center line, lift, and then reach over to the left side. Lift to the center, a little faster here, friends. It's right, center, left. Beautiful. So we're still stable through that pelvis, through the ribs, through the core, right? It's that hamstring and that glute doing the work to lift and lower that right leg. Beautiful. All right, team, we hold in the center in 4, 3, 2. Hold in the center, pulse, it's pulse. like someone is pulling at the top of the crown and on the tip of the toe. Beautiful. I know this is where it starts to get spicy. We're gonna move right, center, left, center in 4, 3, 2. We move right, left, left. Yes. Whoa. And then team, we hold at the top, find that pulse right here. It's pulse. Holding at the top, finding that pulse. It's squeeze. And then just as we did before, we find that release, but we still work through that muscle. So that right knee is gonna bend, and then we find that extension. It's bend, extend. Yes, friends. That's it. Final 4, 3, last 2, 1. Hold at the top, final pulse here, team. Breathe through. 4, 3, final 2, and 1. Release that right foot back into the ground, bend your knee, push your weight back, find a child's pose position here. Extend those arms out long, drop that forehead down to the mat. Big inhale, big exhale. And then shift that body weight back, come to a sitting position over top of your feet. And then shift that weight over to the left side. Find your sits bones and bring the feet in front of you. Toes come out to west fourth. And then friends, we're gonna find a laying position once more. When you're ready, coming back into your mat. And your knees are gonna come back into a tabletop position. Beautiful. And starting with that right toe, we're gonna tap the mat beneath us, lift back to the center line and move through to the left. So it's right, center, left. Beautiful. And those hands and those arms beside you, they can help ground you. We find that neutral pelvis. So there's a little space between the low back and the mat. And then we breathe, right, center. Friends, this is our last song of work. Right here, this is the end of the road. Right, center. Yes. Breathe into those lower abdominals here as they're gonna take on most of the work. It's a rainbow with either side of our legs, right? And then both feet go down the center in 4, 3, 2. Find 2 feet. Beautiful. So lower and lift. It's an inhale to drop those feet and exhale to lift. Inhale, exhale. Beautiful, team. Yes, team. And then we move back to single legs. It's 1 right, 1 left, and 4, 3, 2. Find right and left. It's a little tap with your toes, right? Beautiful, team. Right, center, left. Ha. There we are, friends. And then we're gonna hold our legs in a tabletop in 4, 3, 2. Hold here, just hold. Bring those hands behind the head, interlace your fingertips. 1 big inhale, and then as you exhale, lift the shoulder blades, lift the head up off the ground. Beautiful. And now we're going to extend that right leg long, bring it back to the center line, left leg long, center. Beautiful. So it's right, center, left. Now, if at any point having the head lifted is too much, we can always release the shoulders, release the head. Ha. Beautiful, team. Final 4, 3, last 2, and 1. feet at tabletop. Rest the head, rest the shoulders. Drop the feet back onto the ground. Extend your legs out long. Oh. Take a moment, come back into your natural breath. And then that left leg is going to stay long and extended. We're going to bend that right knee, interlace your fingertips over top of that knee and pull that leg a little further into your chest. And then pull that leg over to the left side. And you can look over to the right. Big inhale as you exhale, bring that knee back into the center line. Bend that left knee, plant that left foot on the ground, and bring your ankle over top of that left knee. Interlace your fingertips behind that left thigh and pull that left leg a little closer to your chest. Let go of that left thigh. Let that left leg plant back onto the ground. Take that right ankle and right foot, place it back onto the ground. Extend that right leg long. And now bend that left knee. Bring it a little closer to your chest. Now bring that left knee and twist it over to the right side. Keep your shoulder blades on the ground, and you can look over to the left side if you would like. One big inhale as you exhale, bring that knee back into the center line. Bend that right leg, let that left ankle fall over top of that right knee. Interlace your fingertips behind the right thigh and pull your right leg closer to your body here. All right, friends. That right foot lands back on the ground. Take that right leg and place that foot back onto the ground as well. You can extend your legs out long. And as we did in the beginning, if it's comfortable for you, you can place one hand on chest, one hand on belly. Just take a few moments here. This is always, always something to celebrate, that midday burn, midweek. Showing up for your body, your legs, your core, your lungs, your heart. And now we always finish class in a seated position. So roll over onto that left side. Place the right hand on the floor beneath you. Push your body up. And you can find yourselves either on your knees or you can cross your feet, whatever is most comfortable for you. And you can bring your gaze to the ground. You can bring the gaze ahead of you. You can close your eyes. And then once again, placing the hands on body or placing the hands beside you. Taking just a few more moments here. Throughout our day, we don't often really give ourselves the opportunity to be selfish, to ask ourselves, hey, what do I need right now? So for the next minute, this is an opportunity to be really selfish and ask yourself, hey, what do I need right now? It's not always easy to show up, but every person in this room did. That's happy. Now, team, when you're ready, you can flutter open your eyes. You can bring some movement into your neck, into your fingertips, into your spine. Friends, that's it. That is all. Thank you all so, so, so much. How you all look wonderful after class. I'm just like, how my ponytail is on this side of my head. And like every time I wonder. I'm going to bring some wipes over for you, team, and then we'll get out of here. Thank you.